English Premier League is about to kick off, and today I'm going to look at the Ghanaians to watch out for this season in the English Premier League. And as Chelsea have secured the Super Cup on penalties, they are looking like the favourites in everyone's book to win the Premier League title. Thomas Tucho, of course, continuing his trophy haul, adding the Super Cup to the Champions League that he won last season, transforming a team which was on the cusp of not qualifying to the Champions League this season to one that won the Champions League and now has secured the Super Cup. Amazing achievement there from the German man who won the German Manager of the Year. We'll look at everything from Ghanaian players this season. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. So the English Premier League has added some few Ghanaian players to the league, and Brentford player Tariq Fosu would be the first one to come to mind after his Brentford side beat Andre Ayew Swansea City to secure qualification into the English Premier League. They will be taking part in the Premier League for the first time in a long time. I have to say 70 plus years in their history. They've struggled to get into the top flight football, but they are in, and they will look to take full advantage of that and get to do amazing things or pull up a few surprises, especially since they are taking on Arsenal in their very first game. We'll look at the Ghanaian players that will be taking part in that you should be watching if you are interested in following or monitoring Ghanaian players in the English Premier League. We'll start off from Arsenal, and Thomas Partey, who is injured right now for the Ghanaians, is number one on my list. Ghana Black Stars has a lot of players in there, but Partey starts off my list. The Black Stars player joined Arsenal last season in the transfer deadline for a record £45 million. He's an important player for Arsenal, and unfortunately his first season did not go according to plan. Injury-plagued season it was for him, and unfortunately this season too it has started out like that. And now manager Mikel Arteta is sweating over his fitness, but it's clear he will miss their first 3 games in August, and he will be back on September 11th when they face Norwich. He's one of the Ghanaian players to look out for as Arsenal begin their campaign this Friday versus Brentford. So we'll be looking at him also closely, but for August he's not going to kick a ball. When Partey is fit, he is a starter for Arsenal, and that is for sure. Eddie Nketiah, not a full-blown Ghanaian, but Eddie Nketiah, English-born Ghanaian, still waiting for his breakthrough season. And now, despite being promoted to the first 11 since last season, competition for a starting role has become fierce for him, with 21-year-old having to battle for a place in the Arsenal team ahead of Alexander Lacazette and captain Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. However, Eddie Nketiah is also on the injury list, recovering from injury along with Thomas Partey, who were both spotted in the gym last time out, getting back to fitness. Brentford, the next team I'll talk about, and they have another Ghanaian player in Tariq Fosu. He helped Brentford to get promotion into the top flight last season, playing 41 games and scoring 4 times as the Bees secured top flight football. Now the 25-year-old has been a regular for Brentford, but he would have to work extremely hard to meet the demands of the English Premier League, and I think it will be interesting to see him always consistently in the Premier League. I am really looking forward to follow him closely. Tariq Fosu has played for the Black Stars a couple of times, and he will look to continue his amazing form that earned him the call-up in the first place. And we'll see on Friday when they take on Arsenal in the Premier League opener. For Brighton, they have Ghanaian player Tariq. He is up under 21, and he is a prospect to still play for the Ghana Black Stars, although he has played for England, a young team before, the under-20s before. Highly rated wing back is on the radar of several clubs including Everton, despite spending most of last season on the sidelines with injury. Amate is expected to be fully fit for the upcoming season. He's a starter and a regular member of manager Graham Potter's side. The 20-year-old is one of the few English-born Ghanaian players the Football Association is working on getting them playing for the Black Stars. Abdul Babaraman, who was left out of Chelsea's squad for the Super Cup clash, He's a left back and is hoping for a good season under manager Thomas Tucho. After he was left out of the team last time out, he was playing with the reserves. Babaraman has struggled since joining the Blues to earn a starting role. However, if his form in pre-season is anything to go by, he should be commanding at least a substitute appearance in most of the league matches. He could be in contention for a role at Chelsea. He will be fighting for a position with Ben Chilwell, Emerson and Marcos Alonso. So we'll see how well he will get there. But the next one here on my list is Jordan Ayew. The striker Jordan needs no introduction to the Premier League, but last season was one for him to forget about, netting just once. The season before, he was their MVP, highest goal scorer, had the goal of the season. Ayew's plays at Crystal Palace last season was terrible to say the least. The 29-year-old, although he scored once, he played week in, week out for Roy Hodgson's side. Roy Hodgson has left. They have a new manager in Patrick Vieira. This season, he will be looking at working with former Arsenal manager Patrick Vieira. His position at Palace is never threatened and he is a regular starter. Jeffrey Schlupp, his compatriot there, is an important player for Crystal Palace. His only problem has been injuries, but without that, he's a regular member of the team, just like compatriot Jordan Ayew. Leicester City next, and Daniel Amate, fresh off winning the Community Shield for his club side, Leicester City. They beat Manchester City 1-0. Kelechi Iheanacho with a penalty to secure the shield for them. Amate should start when Leicester begin their season. Fofana's injury gave him a starting berth in the Community Shield. He was splendid when partnered with Soyuncu, as they kept £100 million Jack Grealish and his Manchester City teammates at bay. Hopefully, he stays fit, free from injury, and then he will be a key player for Brendan Rodgers' side, who is full of praise for the Ghanaian after the final win. Kamal Soha has been in preseason with Leicester City as well. He has seen some games in preseason, but it will take some extraordinary performances to get him to break into the Leicester squad first team. However, a role from the bench is inevitable if he is not sent out or loaned, that is. Southampton have Ghanaian player, 22-year-old Real Valladolid man, joined them last season, Mohamed Salis, who says he's focusing on his club future this season, this time out, and international football will come later for him. Struggled with injuries. Manager Ralph Hasenhuttl took time to integrate him into the team. However, immediately he got into the groove, he started to play games and was crucial to their survival last season. Watford have Kojo Ban. He joined Watford in the transfer window, although Manchester City had already made inquiries about his availability during his time with Rockdale last season. He opted to join the newly promoted side as he seeks regular playing time. The German-born will be making his debut when Watford host Aston Villa on Saturday. So those are the 11 players, 11 players who are Ghanaian and will be playing in the English Premier League. Hudson-Odoi is also one who we should be looking out for, because he still is eligible to play for Ghana. So that has been it, looking at the Ghanaians who you should be looking out for this season in the English Premier League. You'll be watching these Ghanaian players. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. All these Ghanaian players that I've highlighted here, and how well do you think they will perform this season? I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week.